Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. I woke up like this, deep divers all magical and fly, just, whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency, I feel so much better now. Raising the vibration, I feel so much better now. Hadouken, take all of that good ass energy I'm sending you. You feel so much better now. Let me say a big shout out to everyone who's joined the new Infinite Waters Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Click the link down below, deep divers, and be inspired. So let's talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Things they're not telling you about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, deep divers, every single one of my videos is designed to help you become your greatest version. So Piers Morgan had to apologize to Jay-Z and Beyonce because he had a guest, Jaguar Wright, who kind of made some wild allegations against Jay-Z. And he had to apologize, right? I noticed that a lot of people have been going at Beyonce and Jay-Z, especially on Instagram. It's crazy. Really unprecedented, because Beyonce used to be the darling sweetheart, and now people are turning against her. What's going on? We're going to talk about everything, deep divers. This information right now, it's going to blow your mind and help you become your greatest version. I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support The Real, share this video. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real and share this video, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Look, if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation. You're about to be celebrating something major soon. If you're ready for that, do a little samba, baby. Okay, so Jay-Z and Beyonce. They are a power couple, billionaires, highly successful, but something very weird has happened. A lot of people are starting to look at celebrities in general in a totally different way. Because I always tell you, deep divers, we are the real celebrities. Slow motion this side. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? So let me play you the clip of Piers Morgan apologizing to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
The shocking allegations levelled at Sean Diddy Combs have burst the floodgates on salacious claims about an industry many people believe harboured a monster. Understandably, the internet's ablaze with claims about these events and whether other powerful figures were involved too. Well, last week I interviewed Jaguar Wright, a singer-songwriter who's made claims about Diddy for years. Those claims had already received a lot of attention in the media across many platforms for many years. And that's the thing about platforms. The reality of the modern world is that pretty much everyone has a platform as long as they have something to say that other people want to hear. That's why we invited her on to be interviewed. The people making these claims have an audience with or without shows like mine. Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves. But now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact. And we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. But, like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. And we apologise to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Right, so he had to make an official apology to Jay-Z and Beyonce for kind of linking them to the Diddy party, right? So now, a lot of people in general are starting to see celebrities in a whole different way. And it was crazy to me, deep divers, just to see like Beyonce's Instagram, Jay-Z's Instagram, and just the comments. It really threw me off, like, what's going on? Then I realized that people are starting to wake up. from the Matrix. They're starting to realize that we are the true celebrities. Now, Jay-Z and Beyonce are really at the top of the music industry. Highly successful, very talented, very wealthy. But a lot of people are now waking up. And once again, those are only allegations. We don't know what Jay-Z did or Beyonce did. They're just rumors at this point. But a lot of people are starting to talk. And that's why I told you right now, deep divers, focus on yourself. It's over. The industry, the music industry, Hollywood, it's all collapsing. You know why? Because it was built on a house of cards. And it's really the end of the celebrity as we know it. That's the reason why the fans are turning on the celebrities, because they're starting to see through them, that actually things aren't always what they seem. Jason Lee came out, Hollywood Unlocked, and he said this.
Why would I, Jason Lee, I'm getting calls and I haven't even said anything. They ain't called me to go to the Rock Nation brunch. They haven't called me to go to the Gold Party.
To accept being honored.
They haven't called me when we offered to honor Jay-Z at the award show. They didn't call me to go to the press conference about striking the deal with the NFL while we were kneeling for Kaepernick. They didn't call me to ask me what I thought about her hair care product. They didn't call me to offer a free bottle of her perfume. I didn't get to go backstage on her tour for the Renaissance. In fact, when the video circulated making it look like I've been chasing her around like a super fan, which I am a super fan, but I chase nobody. Nobody's called me to clear that up. I haven't gotten a delivery of white flowers with a little card from Beyonce. Why is everybody calling me now?
Oh, and you also stopped.
We not going to even go there. Mm-hmm. I stopped a major thing for Beyonce. Didn't even get a thank you.
But now everybody's
calling. Why is everybody calling me now? Because I'm a firefighter. Because I run towards fires and I put them out or I fan the flames. But why is everybody calling me now? And that's the problem that I have with this whole situation. But I am going to save this conversation for Jay-Z. Jay-Z, you're watching. I know you're watching because you got people calling me. Stop having people call me. You can call me yourself. You know how to get my number. You know, you got people calling me. Call me yourself, because this right here is going to go viral. The way my job works on the internet, everybody's going to be clipping and sharing on TikTok. Watch this. Do your thing, TikTok. Jay-Z and Beyonce is going to see this. I am exhausted with people calling me about Jay-Z and Beyonce. You've never called for anything else, and I haven't even said anything about you yet. And yet I'm getting all these calls. I've gotten more calls over the weekend about Jay-Z and Beyonce. You know, I think this is an opportunity to have a bridge and have a conversation about how this thing works, because I'm not a publicist. I am not I'm just Jason, okay? And I have opinions about unlocking Hollywood. Remember I said at the top of the show or somewhere in the show that I was in love with the entertainment industry until I found out it was Jeffrey Dahmer. This is part of the gnawing at the wrist that the industry does. You know, black excellence, we don't show up for each other like we should. And then when the shit's about to hit the fan or some shit, you think I'm going to go fan some shit. Now you're showing up. You know, again, I'm not angry. I'm a little disappointed, because as much as I've loved this woman for years, I told you I don't like her as much as I used to. I still love her, but I'm not as super fan like I used to be. You know how much I was this woman, this is everything. And this together is everything. But is it? I think this is an opportunity to have a conversation, because I believe that we as a culture should be very supportive of each other before this stuff happens, so that way our proximity to it can help us tell the real story. That's why we got to be working together to tell our stories. But I will tell you, to the audience, if I do come up missing, all the calls I've been getting have been about him. And listen, I haven't had any threatening calls. Nobody has said that they're going to hurt me, so I want to go on record for that.
Right. An important thing he said. I used to be in love with the music industry until I found out it was Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh my gosh, right? So Jay-Z and Beyonce, they're hidden secrets, things they don't want you to know. Look, Jay-Z and Beyonce are extremely powerful in the music industry because they've been in it for a long while. And a lot of people know that they are gatekeepers, meaning they are holding many secrets. What can we learn about this whole situation with Jay-Z and Beyonce? Because a lot of people say Beyonce lost millions of followers on Instagram, and even her comment section is crazy. People attacking her and attacking Jay-Z. And there's something called the Streisand effect in psychology. Sometimes when you try and shut people up, it can backfire. Let me break down what the Streisand effect is, right? Because this will help you in life deep divers to become your greatest version. Be aware of the Streisand effect. The Streisand effect.
The year 2003. The problem? There's a photo of Barbra Streisand's house on the internet. The solution? Sue the photographer for $50 million and demand the photo be removed. Sounds like a great idea. With the best of intentions, what could possibly go wrong? It turns out when you try and hide something, people get interested. The aerial image, part of a larger project to document coastal erosion, had only been downloaded 6 times before Streisand got upset. But in a month following the lawsuit, over 400,000 people clicked on the image of Streisand's house. Babs lost her case, was forced to pay $177,000 in legal fees, and the Streisand effect is now shorthand for bringing unwanted attention to the very thing being suppressed. Maybe next time, don't mention it.
Right? So, look, Jay-Z and Beyonce, things they're not telling you about Jay-Z and Beyonce, they are extremely powerful. In fact, on TikTok, there's a challenge, thank you Beyonce, right? Because they exaggerate everyone thanking her, like Adele and all of these people, Lizzo and all of these people. Now, you've got to remind yourself the music industry is a club. Here you see Jay-Z with Diddy. You see Beyonce throwing up the rock. And when you remind yourself, we are living in the age of truth. Like Cat Williams said, it's up for everyone this year. There's something I want to read you, deep divers. Luke 12:2. There is nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that will not be made known. What you have said in the dark will be heard in the daylight, and what you have whispered in the ear, in the inner rooms, will be proclaimed from the roofs. Slow motion this side. Kanye West said, I sold my soul to the devil for a crappy deal. At least it came with a few toys like a Happy Meal.
Artists be too concerned about their well-being sometimes. Artists be too scared to stand up for something. They scared to lose their fucking house. Or they scared to lose their record deal. I sold my soul to the devil. I know it's a crappy deal. At least it came with a few toys like a Happy Meal.
Right? So when you remind yourself, a lot of people in the industry have sold their souls to the devil. But what Kanye West says here is very important. He says, if you say anything, you lose everything. A lot of people are wondering how come Jay-Z has not spoken up about his friend Diddy. Because if you say anything, you lose everything.
No, that's what they asked us to do. Like going to award shows is like getting dressed up, spending all your life getting dressed up, giving everything you have to your girlfriend and everything, you know, making sure that she's straight and everything. Now you're putting on your suit, you go do red carpets, you take pictures, and then they open up the curtain and there your girlfriend is there cheating on you.
Yo, Taylor.
That's what you got dressed up to see.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish.
And then they tell you, come back next year. You get to see it again.
But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
If you say anything, then you lose everything. George Bush doesn't care about black people. If you say anything, then you lose everything.
I feel like I'm one of the more important people, you know, in pop culture right now. One of the only people with an opinion.
If you say anything, then you lose everything. So, with that, thank you very much.
And that's the reason why a lot of people in Hollywood, the music industry, they're very quiet. That's the reason why a lot of people may be going at Jay-Z and Beyonce, because they're like, hey, how come you're not speaking up about anything? And you have the Kardashians as well, who don't say anything as well, right? So a lot of people are starting to look at celebrities in a whole different way, to actually realize we are the true stars. And the matrix is collapsing. It's up. It's over. It's game over. Now, Beyonce is extremely talented. Here she is with Aaliyah.
What's up? What's up? This is Beyonce on the red carpet with one of the hottest female artists out here, Miss Aaliyah. How you doing,
baby?
girl?
It's so good to see you again.
You too. She's just looking fabulous.
Thank
what are you
you.
wearing tonight?
I'm wearing Gucci shoes, Gucci. Got a little Indian jewelry working.
Oh, that is hot.
Thank
All right.
you.
Now, you've been working it with these movies. Were you nervous?
Very nervous, but I'm real happy. It's something I've wanted for a long time, so
Yes.
to finally make that transition, it's great.
You're doing another movie this summer, right?
Hopefully things work out. Everything
Okay.
will be rolling.
That's
So, yeah.
great. What are you looking forward to seeing
Tonight?
tonight? Yes.
I want to see D'Angelo perform.
Girl, I'm with you because you know he fine.
He's fun. He's hot.
All right, back to you, Cisco.
The wonderful Aaliyah, and two beautiful sisters there. You know, a lot of people say there's before you come into the industry and then after. And you can see now, here is Beyonce, here is Jay-Z, Beyonce throwing up. And a lot of people think that's Illuminati. No, it's not Deep Divers. It's actually a Gyan Mudra. It means the seal of knowledge, higher knowledge, right? So you don't have to be afraid of that. But it's just showing you that once you're in the industry, when you've become a top boss, you start to know secrets about how the industry really works. And I told you, they give you that deal. And Beyonce has a new whiskey, right? Her own brand. And someone actually said, okay, how come all of these celebrities, they always promote to us alcohol? You see, alcohol means spirit. You become possessed by spirits. It dulls your senses. How come they don't promote water? Maybe a Buddha bowl, maybe an acai bowl, something that can really give you life. How come they're always promoting something that can destroy a home? Alcohol destroys homes. Spirits, right? So this is what happens, because you see, it's big business. You're talking about they're going to make millions, hundreds of millions, even $1 billion of these alcohol deals, right? But that's what happens when you get in the industry. So once again, Jay-Z and Beyonce, on the surface, they look like a fabulous couple. But right now, a lot of people are waking up to say, wait a second, something just ain't right. There's something else going on. They know some secrets. They've seen some things. A lot of people are saying that she knows. He knows. They know. So the Rock Nation brunch, right? Jaguar Wright. So we've got to remind ourselves, deep divers, we are living in times of big awakening. Now, once again, everything about Jay-Z and Beyonce, we don't know if it's true or not. I always tell you, focus on yourself, but remind yourself that the industry is coming to an end because people are starting to see through the illusion. And that's the reason why it's time to wake up and free your mind. I want everyone right now, if your soul is not for sale, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. And that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Make sure you join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Click the link down below, deep divers, and be inspired. Check out the #1 best-selling book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart, on Amazon, and at ralphsmart.com/the-book, the Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version, and the latest new book, the Book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart, at ralphsmart.com/the-book, their secret recipe to becoming your greatest version. And go and get the good ass prana shirts, deep divers, all new designs you're going to love at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, whoa, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with me so I can help you become your greatest version, make sure you book it at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. Deep divers, the whole world is waking up. It's way bigger than Jay-Z and Beyonce. A lot of these celebrities in the Matrix have been put there to dumb your ass down. People are now waking up, and that's the reason why the cat down the road is smiling like, yes, it's over. Game over. People are waking up saying their soul is not for sale. Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You! Once again, deep divers, make sure you hit that like button if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation, and let me know how this inspired you and made you realize that your soul is more valuable than all the money in the world. One love. Peace.